joining us. I'm Rick Cabrera.
And I'm Estela Casas. That story in a moment. But first, new at 10. The Yisd School District is back at it again, hosting 7 community meetings to get the word out about November's bond election. ABC 7's Ashlie Rodriguez attended the first meeting at KVIA High School tonight. She's live to tell us more about the discussion. Ashlie.
Estela, Rick, remember yisd's bond in May barely failed by just over 300 votes. The breakdown shows many of Yisd's older residents voted against it, and we saw some of that animosity in action tonight. The Del Valle dance team gave YISD Superintendent Xavier De La Torre a hard act to follow.
Our superintendent of schools for the Yisd School District.
But what came after his bond presentation will be harder to seek. Senior citizens, such as 50-year El Paso resident Enrique Ramirez Jr., who voted against the bond in May. During the Q&A portion, Ramirez didn't feel the need to ask De La Torre any question in particular, but took the opportunity to share what he and his peers are thinking.
Why can't we? That's his slogan. Why can't we? Why not us? And it's all for the children. And I got up and told them, because we and us and the children can afford it.
But they can, according to De La Torre, who promises taxpayers will see lower taxes next year. He also said the bond will be paid off in 8 years.
The proposed increase to the state homestead exemption that would, in this case, allow us to pass a bond, increase property taxes, and see taxes actually go down a year from now.
Property taxes will increase 12 cents if the bond passes, but the annual bill would go down by about $80, according to De La Torre. Even so, Ramirez, who, being a senior, would see no impact to his tax rate, isn't buying what De La Torre is selling.
If we pass all these bond elections for the city, for the county, commissioners, the hospital, on and on and on, at the end, all the total taxes are going to affect our children and our grandchildren, and they don't see the long run.
And De La Torre countered that, saying in the long run it will cost the district more, wasting millions of dollars to operate old, failing and empty school buildings. He also said in addition to the 7 community meetings, he will be making presentations across the city, targeting senior citizens who are just as concerned as Ramirez. Back to you.
Ashlie, thank you very much. And for a list of